Oh, you know, what about Michelle? You know, listen, Michelle, she's not running for president, but she is out there telling you to vote. Because the antidote to government by the powerful few is government by the organized, energized many. The antidote to everything you don't like is you voting. And that's what this moment's about. One election, listen, one election won't fix everything, but it'll be a start. One election isn't going to eliminate, poverty in America, but it'll give more policies that help poor people a chance. One policy will not solve all issues of racial discrimination, but if you have elected officials who care about that, then things get better. One election is not going to solve climate change, but if you have candidates and governors who believe in solar power and wind power and the job creation that comes from that, and are willing to invest in clean energy, things get better. And I always used to have to explain this to my staff, because they're all like, oh man, we're not getting everything. I say, yeah, but it's going to be better. Better is really good. Better is how we make progress. And you have to start it right here in this election. And then every day thereafter, just keeping things getting a little better. The threat to our democracy does not come from one person in the White House or Republicans in Congress or big money lobbyists. The biggest threat to our democracy is indifference. The biggest threat to our democracy is cynicism that says we're just going to stay home because my voice doesn't matter. But listen, I won states because 10 people extra in every precinct voted. I won that state because of that. The last election, it was probably the same number of people that could fit into a football stadium swayed the entire election. Don't tell me your vote doesn't matter. If you don't like what's going on right now, and you shouldn't, don't complain. Don't get anxious. Don't throw up your hands. Don't boo. Vote. And when you vote, not just for these candidates, but up and down the line for mayors and sheriffs and district attorneys, you have the power to make sure our voting rights are protected. And our criminal justice system treats everybody equally under the law. When you vote, you can protect dreamers and keep families together. And we can finally pass sensible immigration reform that secures our border and strengthens all of us. When you vote, you've got the power to make sure we strengthen laws that protect women and give my daughters and your daughters the same chances as everybody's sons. When you vote, you have the difference to make, not just in this country, but around the world. Your voice. So I'm hoping that you make the right call here. I'm hoping that you tell your friends and your neighbors, you knock on doors, you talk to friends, you argue with some of those family members, you convince new voters, tell them to get out to vote early for this entire incredible Nevada team. And when that happens, something powerful will happen when you start voting, when you're activated. Hope happens. And with each new step we take in, with each new step we move in the direction of fairness and justice and equality and opportunity, and hope spreads. So let's get to work. Let's go vote. Let's make sure that Jackie is your next senator. Let's make sure that you have a governor who cares about you. Let's make sure that you have a Congress that